filled out the vendor form, and then once the vendor form is filled out, it takes you to a dashboard that looks like this. So in the dashboard, there are few things that you can do. If you look on the left side, it will allow you to set up your stores, to add your product, to set up coupons if you want to run some advertising on your store. It will also add your banking information if you want to have your banking information there. And once you start getting orders, it will show up in here as well. And if you have any payments available for withdrawal, or it shows the history of how much you have been paid in the past. The knowledge base is what Carrera Co will tell you in different topics with regards to your store. So these would include about cancellation, return, exchange, and refunds, shipping and instruction, vendor quantity and pricing, FAQ. So you should probably read this information, mainly because this is very important and it will help you make sure that your store will be in compliance and that you don't receive negative reviews from your buyers. On the right side, this is for your account maintenance. So here shows your name and your last name, what you filled out. But let's go ahead and click Storefront. The Storefront is what's going to show up at the Carrera Co platform. So this is the main Carrera Co platform. I want to navigate how that information is going to show up. So this right here is going to show up on, say, sold by Connie's Kitchen. So if this would be your information, so if you notice, it's pretty similar. So this is the backend where you can make the changes with your upload, cover picture, your logo, etc. And this is what it would look like. So if you add the photo here, it would show up right there. So it would be nice if once you set up your vendor store that you filled out as much as you can here. So include upload cover photo, which would be photo of your store, reels of your products to show what kind of store you are, and then the store logo or picture of your company right here, and the store name. So you want to make sure that this one is filled out so they can easily find you. And then type all the description and add a media if you want to add more photos in there. What's the phone number? How can people connect with you? So once that's done, you just need to click save. So if you added all the photos there, your logos, your phone numbers, description of your company, etc., it should show up right in here. Okay? And then the next thing you want to do is go into your profile management. So for the profile management, you basically just fill out your name in here, so we know who are we talking with, and the email and photo here of yourself if you like, or a photo of your company here, and then you just click save. So besides the store, the most important thing that you want to do here is essentially add your product. So let's go ahead and discuss how you can add your product into the platform. So if you go back to Carrera Co, you will notice that these products here are showing up. So this is a product of Connie's Kitchen. This is a product of, see here, this is a product of Shop Gigi. This is a product of Catalina's Home Delicacies. So how this means that these products were posted by those companies. So the same as yours, once you're a valid vendor, you can add your product into the platform as well. And in order to do that, all you need to do is create a new product. And then you want to add the product title. So the product title is what's going to show up right here. Okay, so you want to type in full title information with quantity description. So it should include the full information like Catalina's homemade bag knit bagoong 220 ml 60 bottles. So it should be complete. And then you just do that. And then this is the short or product description. So for this one, you can get as crazy as you like. So for example, with Shop Gigi, it shows here that this is the product description that she added. So dress for party, date, casual events with the original design by Gigi brand, off shoulder, A-line skirt, whatever. So this is where you add those information in your platform. You can also add links, etc. But the bottom line is you type in everything about the product right here. If it's clothing, it should include how it's washed, or the color, the type of fabric, texture, if it's stretch, things like that. If it's mixed sizes, if it's one size, if it's free size, and all the possible full description of your item should be included in here. The next thing is to upload your photos. So right again here, you see there's two photos. One is the main product photo, and the second one is a gallery photo. So you have to upload your photos here. So it's really easy to do. All you need to do again is click upload, and then here you can drag and drop the photos of your upload. So sample would be click here, and then you just do that, and that would show up. And then you just click right here at the bottom that says set product image. Okay, and then the other one is the additional photos. Again, as I showed earlier, you can have multiple photos. So one photo would be for the main product, and additional photos would be for if you have additional photo of the product. It should be right here. So main photo right here, and then additional product right in here. Okay, and then at the bottom part here, it will allow you to define the price. So for the regular price, it should be the total of the full quantity. So for example, here it shows that the this outfit 50 pieces for 73,100. So your price should be the total of all the quantities within that listing. So for 50 pieces, so if you're putting 100 pieces of your item right here in the description, so if this is for 100 pieces and your product is 100 pesos, so you just, all you need to do is multiply 100 times 100 pesos, right? So it should be added here. And then for inventory, so the inventory, you can manage stock if you have limited stock, or if you can procure the items within a day or 2 days, you don't need to do this. But let's say, for example, you only have 500 pieces of the items you're selling, you put 5 in here. The reason is because you're listing it 100 pieces at a time. So then 500 divided by 100 is 5 quantity, 5 lots or listing of the quantity. So this should be 5. Now if you have 1,000, you put 10 in here, because 1,000 divided by 100 is 10. So that's how you manage your stock inventory. Now this one, do you want to allow back orders? And then I normally do does not recommend this. The reason is because you don't want the buyers to wait too long. So I do not allow, unless you can get it the next day, and then you can allow back orders. And then this threshold, low threshold, is once your quantity hits 2, notify you right away, just so you can order again, or if it hits 1 or whatever. So you can put 2 or 1 in there, that's good. And then for this one, you probably wouldn't need to do any of this. The reason is because we can always edit this in the back end, but for the attributes, it just shows you like, are you listing it per quantity or sizes? If it's mixed sizes, you won't need to define that. But if you have additional questions with regards to attributes and this advanced stuff, make sure to message me and I can make the update accordingly. So yeah, so that's basically it. So all you need to do with your ad product is add the product description, add your full description of the items, put your photo in here, put your additional photos right here, and put the regular price based off the amount of quantity that you have. Inventory would be the number of stocks for each of these item total listing. So in our example here, since we have 100 pieces, so our quantity stock is 10, because you have 1,000 in the stock. Now if you only have 500 in the stock, you put 5, because 500 divided by 100 pieces is 5. Okay, and then the other ones here are this is kind of complicated. We can do this through the back end, but if you have any notes in here, if you allow reviews, you can check that one. And the last part of here is the product category. So if you notice here, we have different product categories. So if you're selling a clothing, you want to click here and you want to click here. Okay, if you're selling, say, a consumer electronics like a camera, you want to do that right there. If you're selling ethnic product, handicraft, decors, you click in there. Okay, so if you're selling groceries and you're baking goods, you click in there. And then the product tags, this is essentially for search engine optimization, so that your product are easily found online. You don't have to worry too much about that. We normally do this for you as part of the service. But if you already have a specific social tags on your company, like sustainability, name of your company, something like that, you can always add it in there, and then we can add more before listing it. So yeah, so after you do that, you can just hit submit. So what happens is, when you hit this submit form right here, it's going to notify us, Carrera Co, that there is a product ready to be published. You might want to take inventory of all your items. So if you go, I'm sure that you already have a pricing now, but if you go to the seller FAQ, we have a form in here that you can download. And this form, you can download it locally and fill out the information that you need. So, your product description, the product category, how many inventory you have, and what is your price per unit. So you can download this so you can keep track of your pricing. And then, so again, I want to emphasize that the amount that you posted here is your price. So you will get this minus the 3% credit card processing fee. So once you're finished with filling out the form, you want to click submit, okay, for review. And that's all you need to do. And then if you want to add more product, you just click another one here. And if you actually go to your store right now, you will see that you already have a product that's pending, that has been submitted for approval. So they will review it, and once they approve the review, then you will be published on our platform.